Hi everyone. Okay, welcome to your Thursday reading. So, I am making this on Wednesday, so there's going to be a little bit of crossover. I know by the time you're seeing this, Wednesday will have already passed. I did a Wednesday reading. I feel like this one is going to move through part of the end of the day, Wednesday, which unfortunately I know is over, but when you see this, all of Thursday, and I feel like it's even going to be part of Friday. Now, I am still planning a Friday video, so I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I feel like this is going to last for the next few days. So this could even go into Saturday. I don't feel like Sunday. So we'll see what's going on. Okay. My name is Holly, psychic medium, energy reader, and welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so nice to have all of you here. And you know, whether I've got a video posted or not, you guys can get into the community section. You guys can respond to each other's messages, whether it's an old video, a current video, it doesn't matter. You know, I like the support that you guys give each other because I think we all need it. Okay, so the vibe that I'm feeling right now, that I feel like is not just for when this is being uploaded for Thursday, although it is primarily a Thursday vibe. And I pulled out my beach mug. I consider this my beachy mug because it reminds me of the sand moving into the ocean. And part of the country in this country is on fire, and part of it is under ice, and it's just there's some really difficult situations going on for a lot of people. Some people are still recovering from tornadoes and floods from months ago. So let's all be kind to each other and ask Mother Earth for help to know what to do, and ask all of the spirit guides, guardians, and sacred selves of those in power. First of all, vote if you are in this country when the time comes where you can vote. And move the hearts and minds of all those in power to do what is best for the country, to do what is best for the environment, to do what is best for Mother Earth. Without her, we don't have a world. So, just that's my little personal moment. But this, the ocean mug, that's what, you know, I like to call it. Spirit, I feel like I'm floundering. Give me the words. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. Be kind to the planet. I can hear waves. I can hear ocean waves, very gentle ocean waves. On a coastline, I can hear it so clearly. And all of a sudden I feel a sense of peace, and I'm hearing the word gratitude. So I think that's going to be the key to a lot of healing. Personal healing, world healing, just healing in general is going to be the expression of gratitude for this planet, for nature, for Mother Earth, for all that sustains and provides for us. There is an energy about this planet that is miraculous. We go to her for healing, and she does it every single time we ask. So I think it's time that we ask for healing for her too. All right, so I guess that's the vibe. Not quite what I expected. All right, I'm going to go straight into some cards here. Let's look at the Inner Child Oracle. And, oops, get this back over here. Okay, so what is the message for the collective today? What is the message for the collective today? And I will say, really early this morning when I got up, I could hear and I could feel tears, but I wasn't sad. So I knew it wasn't me or something in my life personally. And they're saying, take this one off the top. What is it? It is never truly the end, Beloved, in this, everything will be okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that validation. Thank you. Really needed to hear that. Okay, so, but I did hear and I felt like crying, and I did not have any reason whatsoever. And so I dug into it a little bit, and it said pick the one off the top again. I've never seen this one in this deck. It's card 11. Do what you need to do. It may be difficult, but now is the time. That's a beautiful, light-filled being. Ask for help along the way. And the one underneath, go on an adventure. Today is the day to try something daring. Well, that's pretty daring, riding a Pegasus through the galaxy. All right. So, and I'm leaving that right there. But as far as the tears, and so I dug into it a little bit, and I never quite got where it was coming from. I think it goes into this whole sense of planetary shifts and Mother Earth and the need to heal. So if anyone has any extra to give today, just send some quick energy through the divine, through Mother, Father, God, to the planet Earth, to heal, to be well, to rebound, safety for all the animal kingdoms, the human kingdom, that we treat each other with mercy and respect. I'm hearing, yes, those were the tears I was feeling. Okay. All right. So I guess that's just more confirmation of that. We are incredibly powerful beings, every single one of us. So this would work. You know, it's one thing to be upset, but if we keep a doom and gloom attitude and keep expressing the worst possible fears, we will manifest that. So we have got to take charge of our thoughts, and that's going to be important. All right, I'm going to use the Rana George Lenormand. This is a very cool deck, and she even adds a few extra cards in it. All right, so what is the message for the collective? Let's get into the reading part. That was a really heavy vibe and energy. Let's get into the reading for the collective. This is a general reading. It cannot apply to everyone, so please understand that. What is the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective, please? Okay. What is the message for the collective for this Thursday? Give yourself time to breathe. It's okay to take a rest if you need it. It's okay to take a rest if you need to. It's okay to take a step back. Don't stop your progress. But if you need to slow down for just a minute, you know, if you need to slow down for a day, that's okay. All right, so they're not flying out, but one was very clearly standing differently from the others, and I heard take that, and then I heard take the one from the bottom while I was shuffling. I would like one more card, please, and there we have it. Okay. Oh, we have two. One did fly out, and I didn't even see it. All right, so let's take a look at these in order. Oh my. Okay. Okay. All right. So here's what we've got. No, I'm going to leave this right here. I was going to put it back on the counter, but I'm going to leave them up with me. All right, so we've got card 3, 29, 27, and 7. So individually, each card, I'm not going to add them all together, but the individual card, if we keep adding until we get to a single digit, this one is 3. It's already a single digit. That's a mystical number. We end with 7. That's a mystical number. Card 29. Now, here's the exception with numerology. If you get to an 11, you can narrow it down to it, or you can add it until it becomes a 2. That's fine. But typically, an 11 is a master number, and it stays an 11. 11, 22, and 33 All three of those are master numbers, and they remain double digits. The only ones that remain double digits that I'm aware of. So we have 3, 11. This one is card 27. When you add it together, 9, which is the closing out of a cycle and a pattern. And then you have 7, mysticism. Now this card is also the snake card. So it's one of be aware. And that looks like a rattlesnake to me. Rattlesnakes are mystically powerful animals. I know this one. So they can. There's a lot around snakes in spirituality. It doesn't have to be a negative thing. It can denote warnings. It can denote, they can be spirit carriers. They can be a lot of things, okay? Now, they want me to talk about this. I wasn't going to, but they want me to talk about this. When I was a kid, starting at about, this has to do with the snakes. When I was a kid, and I don't really want to talk about this, but Spirit is telling me talk about it. So this is going to have meaning for someone. Oh, wait. Okay, so that part I can keep private for me. It's going to mean different things for different people. That's why I'm like, this has no bearing for anyone else. But what I'm getting is for someone, this is, you have a 3-day turnaround, 3 to 5 days. You have a 3 to 5 day turnaround. Listen for the rattle. And I'm talking about the symbolic rattle. Listen for who has a rattle around you in 3 to 5 days. 3 to 5 days time, if someone is going to show their hand, they'll show it. So this is coming through as a card of pay attention, and that's been all week. Pay attention to your surroundings, pay attention to the people around you. And what I heard also when I was tapping into the vibe today was be quiet and listen. And I've been saying listen to the voice of Spirit for 2 weeks now. All right, so let's start at the beginning. And this is not going to be for everyone, so don't be alarmed. Not for everyone. If someone is embarking on a new venture, or if someone is going to be around a group of people and you're uncertain about someone in the group or the group itself, there's reason for that. If you feel good about the people and you trust them implicitly, that's all you need to know. And that is, it's listening to your instincts, okay? If you do not hear that symbolic rattle of a rattlesnake, then you know you're with the right people. If you do, or if you have okay, you know that phrase like when something sends your hackles up, or you can feel the hair on your neck stand on end, or you just feel like it feels invasive wherever you are, or it feels like the people you're around are being too invasive in your energy, that's when you know it's time to leave because they're not genuine. 3 to 5 days. All right. 3 to 5 days from Wednesday, so that's actually going to be 2 to 4 days in reality. Okay. All right. Now, card number 3, the ship. You are moving in a brilliant, beautiful direction. You are moving toward, those were the waves I heard. That's the warm summer breeze coming in, and the waves picking up, and the sailboat, and the mysticism, and the beauty of number 3 is a really magical number. Now, this is someone in the collective who is moving forward in his or her life. There could be a female involved, or you could be a female. But what I think this card means more than even gender is that you are getting ready to dance. You are getting ready. You're putting on your finery, and you are getting ready for a celebration. So wherever you are going, you are getting ready for a celebration, and you're going to dance. And dance for me means joy and happiness. Okay, now, this is where I feel the energy get heavier. Card 27, someone is going to write a letter. Someone is going to write something to you. And for some of you, it's going to be a last will and testament. Now, that's nothing to be alarmed about. That doesn't mean that anybody is going anywhere. But there is going to be a document that it's going to be drafted or created. And it feels like it's a legal document, like a will would be. But it's more as a form of protection. And there is some other force that's guiding them to do it and push them to it. So there may be an issue of trust going on. And this is to appease whomever is distrustful. It's going to be okay. Let me get the light seers, because that's what I'm hearing. So that's what we're going with. Did I leave any of those? No. All right, so we're going to use the light seers for clarification. So there is positive movement forward, sailing on to a beautiful new horizon, full of joy, laughter, dressing up and dancing, even if it's in your own kitchen, right? I love doing that. Even when no one was around, I would put on bright red lipstick and dance around in the kitchen with the pets. And why the kitchen? Because I was usually making food. So it can be a wonderful thing, but it feels like you're not alone. Now, again, this is where the energy changes, because there is a document, a legal document, that is signaling the end of one situation but the beginning of another, and it is coming from a place of fear and distrust. And this is coming from somewhere beyond your own walls. So what can you tell me about that, Spirit? What is the message for the collective? I have a feeling if this is your reading, you're going to know what it's about already, because this is something that's been building, or I'm hearing the word even brewing. So someone, it could be that Queen of Swords from yesterday's reading. That's almost what it feels like. Male or female, it doesn't matter. And if you didn't see that one, that's, too much to get into. It was a whole reading. But there's someone, okay, this one is standing sideways. I'm going to look at it. Knight of Pentacles. Slow moving, but gets there. So slow. This guy's not even on the horse. He's just walking in front of it. Doo-doo-doo. That's what I hear him saying. Doo-doo-doo. He, she, doesn't matter. But everywhere this person goes, they leave a trail to find them, and they leave a trail of, they bring people into their prosperity. They bring people along with them. Again, male, female, not sure. And that's a big shield on that knight's back. So there's a certain level of distrust within that knight even. All right. And these two. Thank you. All right, and those two. All right, so we got 4 there. Let me put those. It's like they wouldn't go back in the deck. They refused to go back in the deck. So we're going to, what order? It's 2, they're in pairs, 2 and 2. This one, and then this one. Okay, I don't know what they are yet. Anything else? Anything else to round out this reading? Anything else? No. Okay. Well then. Let's put that back here. All right. All right, so to start, again, Knight of Pentacles, Ooh, the Devil, the Knight of Cups. Oh, I've never really cared for this Knight of Cups. It makes sense that that is with the Devil card. And I'm hearing someone is lying. All right, and then we have, the Two of Pentacles. And these two came out together too, or as well. And then the last card, Temperance. Okay. Both of these are major arcana, the Devil and Temperance. And as following the theme all week so far, it's been the light and the dark, the yin and the yang, the balancing of energies. Yin and the yang both have positive and negative qualities in each, and both of these have qualities similar, but this is more clearly balance, wholeness, and wellness, and this one is, the Devil card is, it feels like mental illness. It feels like somebody is so trapped in their head, so angry and obsessive. That's it. Someone is obsessive. I feel like there's self-medication involved, so it may not be the stereotypical what you would think of as a drug addict, but this is someone who is definitely using, and using some pretty hard stuff. I'm thinking it could be like prescription medication, so they are over-medicating themselves, and it's leading to sort of a mental flat line, hence the perceived mental illness that comes along with that, when it's actually just bringing out the worst qualities of them. All right, now we know who the snake is. All right, so we've got this person over here, the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is someone who is just kind of going on their merry way, shielded, guarded, going on their merry way. Then you got this. Someone who is self-medicating, someone who is trapped in their own thoughts. And then you have a Knight of Cups who is a little too suave, a little too love-bombing, that kind of feeling. It feels like a love bomber. That's exactly what that card feels like to me. The horse is in the back, just kind of prancing around, doing whatever. And this guy's on the, sitting on a stool, really? Hey, it's all right here. Good stuff's right here. Come get. No, 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 no. Doesn't work that way. You got to put some effort in. So this person thinks they are so, oh, I'm just getting real upset now because I'm feeling it. So this person, male or female, it does not matter. Please remember that. This is about the energy on the card. This is someone who thinks that they are such hot stuff. The people need to just flock to them. When in reality, they're just a manipulative drug addict in the throes of prescription addiction. Which is leading them to a very dark place of mental illness. And it's going to get worse if they don't snap out of it. Whereas this person is very clearly, slowly, but walking away. And then we have this. Now, that is what I feel like the person in the ship is dealing with. This is what the person who is choosing to love life and dance and take what comes as it comes and deal with it. You know, take what comes and deal with it when you get it. You've always been okay, so you'll always be okay. And it's a juggle, but they're juggling. This person feels like they are juggling worlds. They are juggling too much. Too much is being placed on this person's shoulders. And look how much, this person isn't just juggling like, hey, look at this, it's fun. I'm a circus performer and loving my job. No, this is someone who is trying not to get strangled in the process of having these things around the head and doing the best possible job of not getting trapped and drugged down. You know what they remind me of? For those of you who are my age, when we were young and we had those, they were called crackers. It was like two big glass balls or globes on a string, and you would do this, and they would swing out and hit each other. And sometimes we use them as like a bolo, and that's why people my age kind of have the wild reputation we have, because the toys we played with were actually weaponry. Yeah? Okay. So, and we were like, this is great. That's what this reminds me of. Those things that were the clackers or the whatever they were, that, you could, okay, let's just call it what it was. You could seriously damage someone. I'll leave it there. That's what this person feels like they're juggling. And it's like, man, I thought that went away with childhood. No. But you know what? Look at this. This looks like somebody steps in, and this is a divine being. This is the angel of temperance. Do you see the wings in the background? And on either side, it looks like those two globes. So the burden is alleviated. The burden is removed, but we have to ask the divine for help. And when we find our balance, when we find our temperance, we can take those clacker things, take them down, take them away from our head and our neck, hold them in our hands and set them down, because we have balance. And when you have balance, nothing can throw you off balance. And you learn what is, and this is important, that is when you learn what is yours to carry and what is not yours to carry, what is someone else's battle, what is someone else's motivation. You don't have to fix everyone, and you don't have to carry the burden of everyone else. And that's a hard lesson to learn. So here are the three cards I want you to pay attention to, because these are the ones these are the cards that really jump forward as those of the collective. Because even the Knight of Pentacles, I'm not sure if that's really the collective. I feel like this is the reality. You are going toward your happiness and your fulfillment. You're going to find joy. And she is very balanced. She has her center of gravity. This person, male or female, has their center of gravity, and they are in celebration, and they are dancing. And there is an angel of temperance, ready and willing to help you in any way. So, this is what I want you to remember and be left with. I want you to take a look at these three cards. And this is a beautiful reading. Sorry about my fingernails. I know I've got hands like a scrub woman, because they're always in water, and this time of year they're just, yeah, always cleaning something, it feels like. Now, the letter and the snake, the Knight of Pentacles, the devil, this love-bombing person, and then the version of you that feels like you got to deal with all this and take care of it when you don't. Boom, 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 walking away from the strife. Because you're walking into your best life, and that doesn't mean walking away from anyone or anything. It means saying, that's yours, you fix it. I'll be right here in my happy place. I didn't create that. I can't do anything about it. This is what you need to remember. And this version of you, the Two of Pentacles, is when you put down the burden that never belonged to you. Okay. All right. So that's beautiful reading. I really like that a lot. So what might seem like a difficult time at first really isn't. What might seem like a no-win It really isn't. You decide. You decide you're going to win. You decide what you're going to do because it's your life. Okay? All right. Anything else? Yes. One. One card from the Higher Self Oracle by Deanna Marie Riddick. Higher Self Oracle. All right, what is the message? This one? Thank you. Let go. Yeah. Let go of what you can't control and let go of other people's need to control. And by doing so, oh, there are 3 here. You let go of worry that's not yours to carry, and you find courage through vision. These are both very celestial-based cards. Now, yeah, you can't do anything to fix anyone else. They have to want to. They have to want to change, and they have to want wholeness and wellness. So, if they're carrying around a lot of, I'm hearing the word deceit. So if someone is being deceitful, I don't feel like it has any real impact on your life. And everyone knows that's just who they are, and they give them a free pass. Well, you don't have to give them a free pass. You don't have to deal with them at all. You could just go on your merry way and things will work out. That's what I'm getting. That's the best possible news of all. You just keep living your life and being you, and everything is fine. You don't have to change who you are. You are just fine as you are. I love that message. That's a good one. All right. All right, everybody. I was worried where this was going at first because I've just felt so off and odd. All right. Well, be well, take care, and we will talk soon. Bye-bye.